I'm Michelle Terpstra, and today we're going to talk about the top 3 things that you need to be tracking in your business so that you can master sales conversations and enroll more premium clients with ease and grace. Hi, I'm Michelle Terpstra, Master Sales Coach and Offer Creation Expert, and I love helping my clients master sales conversations and create aligned, authentic sales systems in their business so they can make the impact they've always wanted to. Let's go ahead and jump in and talk about exactly what you need to be tracking in your business. Now, if you like my content, please be sure to make sure that you hit subscribe and share it with your friends. Okay, here we go. Let's go ahead and jump in. Now, first of all, let's talk about why we track things, okay? So why do we track? It's really important that we talk about this. Okay, so why do you think we need to track? Let me know in the comment section before why you think it is important to be tracking certain metrics in your business when it comes to sales. I'm going to give you a perfect example of one of my favorite things to track, and that is out of all of your discovery calls, how many do you close? That would be what I call a closing metric, okay? So we're going to go ahead and write that down. All right, so a closing metric. The reason why this is important is this is how you make sales fun with math, with a numbers game. I'm gonna give you a hypothetical situation. Okay, now let's say, for example, you are a high-ticket health coach, okay? And what does that mean? It means that you sell something over $2,000 and you were enrolling clients either through Messenger, DM, or discovery calls into your programs and to work with you. Let's assume that what you are selling is a $5,000 private coaching package, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and put that over here, 5K private, and you are a health coach, okay? Now, let's say, for example, you have currently right now, you close 1 out of 4 of your sales calls, okay? So 1 out of 4 is closed, which is 25%, okay? Some easy math here. All right, so if you close 1 out of 4 and your goal is 15K months, assuming you're getting paid in fulls, it means you need 3 new clients per month, okay? So if you maintain a 25% closing ratio, then that means, let me know in the comments right now if you can do math quicker than me. Show me in the comments below. So if you need 3 clients and you close 25 of them, that means that you need how many? So let's just do this. So 4, 8, so if you do 3 calls out of 12, okay? So that means to get 3 clients, you need to have 12 calls per month. Now, if you know anything about me, you know I love discovery calls, but I actually love discovery calls that are 30 minutes or less. And if you are not closing 80% of your sales calls in 30 minutes or less, I want you to go into the notes right now and grab my Discovery Call Success Pack. It is the fastest way for you to learn non-salesy, non-pushy, totally rock star sales calls, enrollments with no scripts, just a simple framework, and you can be on your way to getting to that 80% in no time. It only takes about an hour to learn, and I promise you, you will love it. All right, so let's jump back in to this. So that means you have to have 12 calls. Now, if you are traditionally running hour-long calls, that means that 12 hours of your month are dedicated to sales calls. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't want to spend that much time on sales calls. And I'm a sales coach and I love sales calls, all right? What I do love is running 30-minute calls and closing a bunch so I can do less, earn more, and then get back to the things that I love, like hanging out with my friends, my family, trying some new food, traveling, all the things. And these are really, really important. And also making that impact of those clients that I want to reach. Okay, so first thing, let's say you can get that closing ratio up to 50%. So that means that you need what, right? So you only need now 6 calls because you're going to close 3. So even then, you're down to 6 hours, right? But if you use my formula for 30 minutes calls, which you once again can snag right now in the comment section, you're gonna cut that down to 3 hours, okay? Now, that means 3 hours because you don't have to do what? 6 one-hour calls. Now you're doing 6 30-minute calls and you've got your 30-minute, your clients right there. Now that is magic, all right? This is amazing. So literally, this is life-changing if you don't have to spend all of that time on discovery calls, okay? So this is the #1 metric you want to track. Now, why do you want to track this? Well, you want to be able to do backwards math like I just did right now. Even if you don't get help right now with my Discovery Call Success Pack, you still can track your closing ratio so that as you naturally improve with practice, you at least know how many calls you need to have. So how does that help you? That helps you realize, gosh, how many leads do I need to book the calls? That's gonna be the next metric. Okay, so we start here at the end in mind, which how many clients we need. Now, the next thing we need to track is then like, how many leads does it take? Okay, leads to calls. And how am I defining leads? Someone who's interested in working with you. And how can you tell if they're interested in working with you? They've opted in for a freebie. They've joined your Facebook group. They've sent you an email. You had a private conversation with them. You met them in a networking group. Anyone who fits your ideal client persona and that has expressed some sort of interest in working with you becomes a lead, okay? So how do we get leads to the calls? We invite them to book a call with us, right? So let's say you have 10 leads come in and you book 2 calls. Okay, so now you can reverse engineer. So if we're working off of what? Let's just work off of this 50% metric. Okay, so if you get 2 calls and you know you need 6 for the month, right? So then how many leads do we need? 10 more, 10 more, 10 more. So we need 30 leads per month to generate 6 calls to get 3 clients. Now, this is amazing, right? How good do you feel right now being able to do this math? And I want you to drop into the comment section right now if you feel a little relieved about math. The reason why math makes people feel confident in selling and really excited to sell is that once you are consistently tracking these types of metrics, then you can have trust and ease and relaxation in your numbers. So instead of chasing an unlimited amount of leads, right? You know, I need 30. Okay, now, here we go. The last metric that we wanna know is, how are you gonna get those leads, okay? What do you need to do to generate 30 leads? Now, if you're like me, I have my Facebook group, I have Instagram, I have YouTube, I have opt-in funnels, freebies. I have a lot of different ways that I capture leads, but I will tell you, I started with a very simple process, and that was, I'm gonna talk to 10 people per day. That is literally all I did for a very long time. I had 1 freebie, I had 1 free value that I was offering to people, and I was generating my leads just by showing up daily to talk to people. So where can you talk to people? I love Facebook groups. I love in-person networking. I love talking to friends and asking for referrals. I love podcasting, guest interviewing. There are so many different ways that you can generate leads in your business, and all you need to do is show up daily to do so. So to recap, what metrics do you need to be keeping track of? How you generate leads, how many you need to book calls, and how many calls you close. All right. Now, if you're struggling with the closing part, once again, Discovery Call Success Pack is available. The link is below. But if you're saying, Michelle, I'm just actually struggling keeping track of my leads, no problem. Okay. I have a free gift for you today, and that is my pipeline management digital course that is completely free and available in the notes section as well. So I've got you covered. I've got you covered. Hey, and this is fun. You're going to have a great time. You're going to have fun tracking these. And if you're looking for a really, really easy way to track this stuff, just create an Excel workbook, Google workbook, or just a little piece of paper that is tracking these things. don't make it complicated, because whenever we complicate things in our business, it's really hard to keep up with them and we end up not doing them, and I don't want that for you. So keep your system super, super simple, and I would love to know how this helps you and how this helps you show up confident to sell and to have fun and to make the impact, not only with the people that you're gonna serve, but being able to impact your own life, which means financial, lifestyle freedom, and living on your own terms, because that is the dream, friends, of entrepreneurs, and I want that for you. Now, if you like my content, please make sure that you hit subscribe, share with friends, and I will see you next time. Happy selling, friends.